What's good, YouTube? I'm back again with another 2K17 video. In this video, I'm basically going to be going over some of the recent news that the people that went to the community day have released to us. I'm just going to be trying to spread the word, even though I don't have a lot of subscribers and whatnot, but whatever. I'm still going to just try to release videos so it can get out to the people that haven't seen it. I'm going to leave the links in the description, and I'm not copying, well, I'm not stealing their content or anything. I'm just trying to spread the word, like I said. So let's just get straight right into the video. So now shooting with the analog stick is considered to be better than just holding square to do your shots. It's there's gonna be a better chance of you making the basket compared to you using square. Also, it's been confirmed now that we're gonna be able to make our own custom jumpers. So there's gonna be a lot of, well, I don't know if a lot of people can do it, but I know I'm gonna be trying to do it, making a custom jump shot, something that's simple, not really too complicated, to just make a quick bucket and not get blocked. To do this, you're gonna blend two jumpers together, and then like this, you'll have your own custom jump shot. There's gonna be a shot meter for everything, so even a full court shot, there's gonna be a shot meter for that. Like a buzzer beater is gonna be a shot meter for that. Like the layups, we've been over that already. So we're gonna have to time our shots. So basically it's gonna depend on us on this year's 2K. So everything that we do, if it comes out being doing something wrong, then it's in our hands, because we have control over the shots and stuff now. Let's go over to in the paint area. The centers or whoever's in the paint getting a rebound, they're able to now tip the rebounds to the teammates that are on the outside 3-point line. They can tip it towards them, like they do in the real NBA. There's supposedly no bump steals. I don't know about this, because I've heard a couple people say that it's still in the game. So there's also now an improved defense system. So you're gonna have to guess where the I would say the ball handler is going. So you can swipe left, right, up, and down. I got this information from Red City Boy, I believe it was. You're gonna have to swipe in the direction that you think the ball handler is gonna go, and then if you knock the ball out of their hand, basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna have to go get the ball. There isn't animation like there is in this year's 2K, where it gives you a steal animation and you automatically have the ball right there. You're gonna have to hustle to get the ball like you would in real life. Let me see here. Also, I've heard that supposedly there's the ankle breakers, they happen a lot, more often than this year. There was a lot of people that said that, and just when people play the game, everybody at least experienced one ankle breaker, which is pretty crazy. So everybody's gonna get their ankles taken left and right. So I don't know if it depends on how the person is controlling their player on defense or not. I don't know about that. So there's also new ankle breaker animation, so that's good to hear. It's not the same 2 or 3 animations that we had in 2K16. So for dribbling, basically it's gonna be depending on us. It's our style. We're gonna have to chain new dribble moves together to make the dribble moves that we want. We're gonna have to, there's something that they said that you have to launch the dribble moves. So if you want to do, for instance, a Jamal Crawford, it's gonna give you a launch animation, and from there you have to control it. So it's gonna be depending on you. So people who are skilled in the game, they're gonna have some nice dribble moves compared to people that really don't know how to dribble. Let me see here. Also, there's gonna be there's a stamina bar now. So when you're dribbling, you just can't spam the same moves over and over, like the people that do in this year's 2K, when they just spam Jamal Crawford all the time and then just get a lucky ankle breaker, even though they spam the same thing over and over. So with the stamina bar, basically if you just keep dribbling the ball non-stop, you're gonna lose stamina. And then so what happens is if the stamina bar is all the way at 0 and you go for a layup or a dunk or even shoot the ball, you're most definitely gonna miss the ball, because you're struggling to even dribble the ball at this point, because your fatigue is lowered to the minimum. So anything that you do while the stamina bar is low, you're most likely not gonna do anything productive, because your guy is tired. So that's gonna force a lot of players to pass the ball now. The fatigue also carries throughout the game. So if you're being the only person on the team dribbling non-stop throughout the whole game, your guy eventually is going to get pretty tired, and he's not going to be as productive as somebody that's just been sitting on the court the whole time, not even dribbling the ball, because they're going to be like in better shape than somebody who's like already tired. 7-foot centers now, they can't use the point guard moves, but they're going to have like elite moves that they'll unlock as they play. So now you won't like see any 7-foot centers over here doing Jamal Crawford or these fast ass like animations with like behind the backs or even a crossover. I remember this year's 2K, I think crossover 11, I think it was like one of the fastest crossovers in the game, and they'll just let the centers just like run right by the defender, even though if it was a point guard or not. So that's getting fixed. The auto hesitation that's completely gone, so we don't have to worry about that. And out of bounds, you know how when you're driving towards the basket, like from the baseline, how there's a lot of people in the park that do that, like they run down the court and then they end up going baseline. If you do that, there's gonna be a high percentage that you're gonna run out of bounds, because there's like now in this year's 2K, there's like this invisible wall, I would call it. It's like a force field that prevents you from running out of bounds unless you like really run out of bounds. But there's not gonna be like that invisible wall anymore, so you're like have to like control your character as much as possible, because if not, he's just gonna run right out of bounds. So that's something that's realistic that's added to the game. So when you're customizing your character or your player, it's more balanced now, like in the categories like the 3-point shooting, the dribbling, and all that stuff, the defense. There's only going to be 3 categories that are going to be like max, and then the rest are going to be average, so this like balances out the players. Also, there's only a limit to amount of badges that you can get gold, so you can only get 5 badges gold, and then the rest are going to be bronze. So for my player, I'm thinking of putting like the Deadeye gold, steals, limitless range, stuff like that. I'm gonna put like the main ones gold, and then just leave the rest that are like not really that important bronze, because I'm gonna try to get the good ones to like have it to the fullest effect. Also, there's the blacktop is actually something pretty big this year. You can customize like the settings and stuff like that, like how many points the game is up to. There's also a crowd, and it's in Harlem. I think Shakedown said that. I'm not really sure. So yeah, that's gonna be something that's new to 2K17. Also, there is 3D scan shoes now. So there's like a bunch of new shoes coming out in this year's 2K. There's even Yeezys in the game, so just think about that. So a bunch of new shoes that are coming to the game that looks like the actual real shoe. Like I've heard from Cash, I believe it was, he said that the shoes look better than the players, which sounds pretty crazy to me. But yeah, this is the end of today's video. I'm planning on doing a second video because I'm not really done with all the information. So drop a like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. See you guys in the next video.